So today we're going to do something a bit different. Last video I did post commentary and just cut everything together, lots of jump cuts, but I feel like with a game like this, especially this type of challenge, you guys probably want to see the actual strategy involved in each stage. We took off, I believe, beating stage 3. Yep, stage 3. So we're up to stage 4 and I recall our fighter being level 27 from memory, so honestly we should have no trouble at all smashing out these next couple of missions without any sort of tactics or anything crazy. So we'll go ahead and just go through the next couple of stages quickly. Yeah, level 27, and he's still boosted from the extract of the prisoners as well, so it shouldn't be any hassle. In fact, yeah, 166 defense. I get they are printies. Actually, can you throw these printies? No, you can't. Well, you won't explode on impact at least. I'll still do some jump cuts here and there to actually get through things, but he's actually going to die. Yeah, that's the boss, that's why. Well, the Heretic's actually quite good because it's got some basic buffs as well as the healing, which is actually really good early game, but doesn't do as much health I'd like. And I don't believe we had any healing items either. And we'll just pick up our fighter so he doesn't take damage this turn. Their attack is pretty much on par with his defense. So it's just the boss we have to worry about. In fact, I'm just going to throw the boss over there just this turn and then pick him up. And then we can pick a bunch of the printies up too, just so we don't take damage. I don't believe there's anyone else. So I'm going to test out this sort of gameplay and just see how this goes. You guys can see a lot more of the tactics involved rather than me just cutting through everything, and you don't really see the nitty gritty of what I'm actually doing. Because I did record for about 4 hours last time on the single chapter, just repeating over and over again, trying a bunch of different things, so you can see what's actually involved. The next chapter shouldn't be any trouble at all for us. I did also include a rule in the last video. I mentioned we're not going to exceed level 50 because I could do the same thing and get like a level 5000 fighter right now if I wanted to. So they can take 2 to 3 hits though, our throwers though, so that's quite helpful. I would like to get a new healer of some kind, or maybe give this healer some items or something, because the heal last round did almost nothing. I'm thinking at some point maybe we increase the level of our skills too, so increase triple strike and things like that. I haven't done it yet just because if we're going to make new characters, there's honestly no point doing that stuff right now, but I think at some point we will try that, especially if we can't go above level 50. Nope, I think he'll die next turn. I don't want to lose already. We probably should also be doing some captures as we go through, get some prisoners so we can do some extracting later if we need to. So there's probably a few things we can actually do instead of getting past level 50. I mean, we're only halfway there, so we can still go up a few more levels. We can increase our weapon mastery, just so... I don't remember how it works in Disgaea 5. In Disgaea 5, is the weapon mastery like a multiplier? I don't recall if that's how it works in Disgaea 5, it's been a while. We can also gather prisoners and just get like an insane boost from a magic extract. We can also, I guess, go into item world. I want to, I guess, try and avoid that because that's the most obvious tactic that people would do. Just go into item world and even like a weak weapon, such as, what have I got equipped? Handmade braces, one of the earlier weapons, but we could go into item world now and get an insane attack boost just from doing that. Not really the strategy I want to go for, but we will maybe do a bit of that. But we'll see how we go. If it becomes a bit too hard, then I'll think about it. I think I may end up losing. I've been a little bit careless. So we can just throw this on and off after we attack. I'm gonna hope that you attack the thrower instead of my main character. Place the geo symbol back on. I don't remember which Disgaea game it was, but instead of the triangles, they had like the giant cubes. Was that Disgaea 4? Yeah, I do remember one where it was the giant cubes and they'd stack up really high, and you could have like up to like 10 geoeffects on like a single panel because of how high the cubes were stacked. I think that was Disgaea 4, but this has gone back to the original geo symbols used in Disgaea 1. Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh, my healer died, right. Well, that's unfortunate. As long as we don't rush into it, we'll defend and hope at least one rushes up. Okay, they all rushed up, that's fine. Can't reach, that's kind of annoying. Although, what movement? 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. But he's definitely got some special attacks that will hit me. That won't even kill anyway. That's not good. I think we'll be okay. We've still got 3 left, so just in case he decides to poison my fighter. And we'll hold that for another turn. Too easy. Something I did cut out of the last part because it wasn't too relevant, but we have 80,000 health now, so it's not an issue, but I was at the point where I couldn't even heal any of my characters, so silence and clone. In Disgaea 5, does it clone your own characters? I think it was Disgaea 4 where you could use the puppy paw stick and you could clone your own characters in either character world or item world, and that's how you could duplicate items. I think it was Disgaea 4, maybe Disgaea 3 even. I guess we just go straight for the clone. I'm not too bothered by the silence, although these guys have pretty high defense. I think, don't they have an ability? Yeah, non-elemental damage, so I guess we want to get rid of both. How much attack? 240 attack. So they will do quite a bit of damage, unfortunately, and they were level 18, 16. We'll just try this and see how we go. I might need to make another thrower. It's going to be cutting it very close. We'll get rid of the clone first, because if it clones our fighter, then I think we can sweep the rest of the enemies one hit at a time. Don't think they can take a triple strike. Something I don't know if anyone remembers from the early Disgaea games, but you couldn't do this. You couldn't have a character decide you want to move the character there, then move that character, and then move your other character. You couldn't even do that. You had to move it in the one go. If you wanted to move, you'd have to start back again. Like, it was really annoying. The newer Disgaea games have great quality life features, makes it way easier. That has an element, 24 SP. Fighters don't have a lot of SP, which makes it annoying. That was one of the other issues that I ran into. When I first moved the fighter, he had I think 4 SP, which isn't enough to use the capture skill. I am curious as well, like, this is one of those games that I feel like a lot of people would play with the Japanese voices on, but the number of videos I've seen, it's all in English, which I don't know why that surprises me, but I guess I associate this game kind of like with an anime, and I just assume people would have the Japanese voices on, but I guess not. Okay, these should be easier to kill. Although the height difference is annoying, I can't do anything to that one. There's quite a few enemies as well. I may have to make another fighter, or at least bring some items to maybe heal. I could just give all of these guys weapons instead. I have the hell for it now. Okay, this is getting messy. I have 3 characters left after this. They shouldn't be able to kill me. Ooh, that was close. Alright, the Naruto lookalike. Do we lose if Isalia dies? I don't remember. Looks like she's going to kill most of them for us. Oh, she's almost dead actually. Never mind. 326 attack. That's substantially higher than my defense. I don't know. I don't really want to attack yet, but she has got revenge mode. Oh, easy. If that was like a separate ending there, that'd be great. Oh. Okay, if we're going to have to push up earlier, I want some offensive items to help with that. Just before we continue, I did have some issues with some of the footage, so I lost about 30 minutes of gameplay. Just to summarize what I did, we finished off the last stage in the chapter. I had 1 attempt at the first stage in the new chapter. Our characters were quite weak, so I wasn't successful. I went back and captured some higher level printies, and then created a few new characters at level 36. I went and bought a new hard drive, so I shouldn't have this issue again in the future. Okay, let's jump over to the next stage. Our fighters 9 levels higher. He's got like double the HP, so sometimes I just feel like I'm in like a great rhythm when doing the menus super quick, and there's other times I'm like, what am I doing? Oh, that's nothing. Regular attack does what, like a quarter of his health, or like a third. If I don't get poisoned, I should be okay, but yep. Okay. Well, I didn't get any fairy dust either. How much does poison do? Does it do 20%? So if I lift you, I can walk through. I'll get rid of the poison one more time. One more time. Again. Oh, really? Come on. Wow, easy. Okay, we've won. Made in Japan. Okay. What a great name. Oh, one of these ones. We have to stack blocks up. No. I don't feel like doing that. Oh yes, just something I might try in a later part. Using thieves. I don't know in this Disgaea if they can steal stats. Can I heal with that height difference? Oh, I can. Is this the last stage? I don't think it is. I think there's one more after this. So what's the gimmick here? Are they going to push up? Okay, I have to be very careful. This is getting crazy. I want to keep attacking every turn. I can't just waste a turn of it. Oh, and I've lost. I'll put all the armor back on and we'll try again. Because I think I can do it. Can you learn anything? Vaccine. That's very topical. Now, do I stand on the defense panels instead? I have a lower chance to get inflicted by ailments. Let's just leave him there and see how much damage they do. I think this is how we win this one. Ailment inducing attacks. So does that mean the attacks don't work but I can still get inflicted? This is definitely the key. If we don't win this time then then... I don't know, I'm just dumb. Isn't the final stage against that little witch girl? And there's like tons of zombies. I vaguely remember it. I don't know if it's this chapter or a different one. I think I'll die with one more attack, so I'm not going to risk it. That was really close for a second. I think I still could have won without him, to be honest, but... Unlock the next rank, nice. Is this the one I'm thinking of? No, it's not. Oh, right, Salia's parents. Got like a negative. A debuff? Ice resistance. Oh, because of the snow, right. That was actually surprisingly easy. Honestly, I'm really enjoying it. I have to think about this way more now that I'm actually having to struggle a little bit, but I think I might stop it there. Honestly, I'm super keen for the next part. It's about to get way more difficult, but really looking forward to that. See you next time.